Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be MTR Season 2, Show 4. I'm your host, Chris, and it's a pleasure to be hosting again this evening with you guys. And we're going to be over in El Molinon Stadium in Spain. So this is going to be pretty interesting here. We have our racing bracket up for you. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Here we have Devil's Reject. That truck is super sick. That's going to be driven by Hauntive, and we have Earthshaker driven by Bolts 22. Both drivers getting lined up at the start of the racing lane here. Coming up to the line now. And they're off. Hauntive is going to have a good start there off turn 1, coming around towards the backstretch now. Hitting turn 2 here, and it looks like Hauntive is going to be taking the win here with a 15.69. That's a really good start to round 1 of racing here for Devil's Reject. You can see Earthshaker over here coming back around, getting heading back to the pits, possibly looking at that truck. I think he probably got caught on something on that corner there, or just something. It was hard to see. Moving on, Horny Hot Wheels Customs, driven by Horn Dog, and we have Megalodon driven by Car 131. Megalodon's going to be taking that gray racing lane. See if he's going to have some type of similar time as Devil's Reject. I really do like that color scheme of Horn Dog's truck there with Horny Hot Wheels. It's very cool, a very different colored truck, and honestly, it's something I'm really starting to dig the more I see it at shows. Both trucks are on the line, and they're off. Megalodon gets a good start there. Horny Hot Wheels is a little bit behind on the start. Megalodon is going to be coming out of that turn 1 corner a lot smoother than Horn Dog there. Coming to corner 2, and it looks like Megalodon is going to be taking the win here with a 17.23. And just Horn Dog's not able to come up with a win here, unfortunately, for round 1. But that was a good effort by both drivers. Moving on to round 2 of the racing bracket here with MTR Show 4. We got Goldberg against Ghost Killer, Classroom Crusher against Megalodon, Gunslinger against Night Fury, Devil's Reject against Kamikaze. Starting off round 2 of racing here, we have Devil's Reject, once again driven by Hauntive, and we have Kamikaze driven by Moon. Both trucks are getting prepared here for round 2. It looks like they're getting a little bit behind the racing line there, and then they're going to pull up. And they are on the line. The light is red. Light's green, and Devil's Reject's going to get a really good reaction time off that light there. Kamikaze is a little bit behind. Once again, Devil's Reject's going to get a good execution off turn 1. Can he do the same thing for turn 2? He does, and it's going to be Devil's Reject taking the win here for round 2 of racing with a 16.06 against Kamikaze with a 23.03. Good effort by both drivers, and Kamikaze, he had it coming. He tried his hardest to keep up with Devil's Reject there and just was not able to hold out. More of round 2 racing. Here we have Night Fury Night Fury is going to be driven by Logan Laney. And we have Gunslinger. Gunslinger is going to be driven by Tyler 45X. You see Logan is already prepped, ready to go. Getting backed up there. Maybe a little too far back. There you go. Both trucks looking really good. I like the classic Gunslinger trophy truck body. I mentioned in previous episodes that body style, man, is such a unique one because it's the original type body style for the Monster Jam mod itself. But nevertheless, light is green over here in Spain, and we got Night Fury. Looks like he's going to be taking a little bit of the lead here on the backstretch coming into turn 2. It's anybody's race. Logan screws up coming out of that turn, and it's going to be Gunslinger taking the win here with a 17.76 as he rolls it. Can he save it and get it on all fours? He does. Impressive run right there for Gunslinger. Up next, we have Classroom Crusher against Megalodon here. Classroom Crusher. It's going to be driven by Aiden 2010 here. And we have Megalodon once again, driven by car 131. Both drivers are going to back up here a little bit before they get onto the line. They're both lined up, ready to go here. Light is red. Megalodon had a little bit of that jump start there. Nevertheless, Megalodon does get a better start off than Classroom Crusher. Megalodon is going to be taking the lead so far on the backstretch. See how it ends here on the final turn. Megalodon is going to be taking the win here with a 17.03. Aiden was just not able to hold it down and move on to round 3 there. But Megalodon is going to be going to round 3 here for racing. Moving on, we have Goldberg driven by Chris Beast here. Up against Ghost Killer. Ghost Killer is going to be driven by Clicks. Both trucks looking really good. I really do like the white sidewall tires there on Ghost Killer's truck. It's always super unique to see that truck driving around here at the shows. It's also nice to see a classic Tom Mentz truck, in my opinion. It's really cool just to see that kind of body style, the retro body style there. And obviously bringing Team Goldberg back is very interesting as well. Light is red. See what these drivers have in store for us today with racing. Both drivers starting off pretty equally there, coming into turn 1. Oh, and Goldberg spins it a little bit. Both drivers spin it a little bit, actually. But Ghost Killer is able to continue on, coming into turn 2. Goldberg taking it wide. Is that going to be enough? It's not. Ghost Killer is going to be taking the win here with an 18.83. Fortunately, Goldberg is just not able to hold that one down there. And moving on, Ghost Killer is going to be moving on to round 3 of racing. And we're to our semifinals. The semifinal drivers here for us is going to be Megalodon against Ghost Killer. It's going to be Gunslinger against Devil's Reject. I think these are going to be a next these next couple races, pardon me, are going to be really good, and I'm very interested to see how they turn out. We have Devil's Reject coming out here again, taking that gray lane again. Nevertheless, that truck does look really cool with the splattered black and white. Something very unique, and I've never seen that before in a stadium, trucks. So very, very, very cool. Both drivers getting a little bit of a prep up here. This is semifinals, man. No one wants to get knocked out here. All of these drivers want to win. They want to go home with a trophy, but unfortunately, there's only one trophy for tonight in the racing brackets, and it's only going to go to one lucky driver. Could it be one of them? Who knows? Light is green, and it looks like Devil's Reject's going to have a slight lead off on the start here. Coming into turn 1, he's going to be pulling Gunslinger away on the backstretch there, hitting corner 2 now, and it looks like Devil's Reject's going to be taking the win again here with a 15.61. All right, our second to last race of the evening. It's going to be Megalodon against Ghost Killer. Both drivers have been doing really good tonight and putting down some decent times, and actually have been pretty consistent throughout the whole racing bracket. So who knows who can win the champion or the trophy tonight? But my prediction, I'm going to have to say Megalodon might win this one here, but it's anybody's race. Both drivers backing up now, getting ready to get on the line here to start the second to last race here. Light is red and green. Both drivers getting kind of an equal start there. Megalodon's just going to have a little bit of a nose hair length ahead. Going into turn 1, both drivers had good execution, smooth driving. Going into turn 2 here, Ghost Killer's tipping that little nipple thing and rolls it. Megalodon is just going to cruise on in with a 17.58. Alrighty, now we're to our finals with Devil's Reject against Megalodon. My prediction here, Megalodon might win this one, but like I said, it's anybody's race. These drivers want this trophy really badly, but only one can have it. On to our final race of the evening here, folks. We have Devil's Reject. Driver is Hauntive, and we have Megalodon driven by Car 131. Both drivers have been really smooth tonight, been putting down really good times, being consistent. Megalodon going over the racing jump a little bit there, kind of just sending it a little too hard. Hauntive is going to be prepping this truck here, making sure that everything is good, making sure that the ramp isn't messed up from previous runs on this. As you could have saw earlier, some of these trucks hitting that ramp a little awkwardly and might have disrupted some of the dirt within it. So just wanted to make sure, you know, those ramps are still nice and sturdy. And anyways, light is red and it's green. Both trucks starting off kind of equally at the same time here. It's all about the corners on this track. Hauntive is going to be taking that corner smoothly again. Coming into corner 2. Looks like Devil's Reject's gonna be your racing winner tonight. Megalodon rolling it towards the end there, but Devil's Reject coming with a 15.52. Beautiful effort by Megalodon. He stuck with him towards the end there, and like I said, it's really all about the cornerings, and he was just not able to keep up with him just as fast. moving on, that is going to be your racing winner tonight, Devil's Reject. Onev is doing a great job over the season so far. He's been able to hold down the fort with the racing brackets, being the majority of the races we've had in the season so far. He's been winning. So congratulations, Devil Reject.